Okay, start.
Hello.
Oh, that was a bit unexpected.
Well, Isabel, right?
Yeah, can you tell me a bit about yourself?
My name's Latifa Swamad. I am a pharmacy student currently studying at Kingston University. I reside in London and I'm going to give it to you now and ask me what you want.
Oh, thank you. So I'm going to be talking about fashion and how Islamic fashion influences Western fashion,
Okay.
how Western fashion influences Islamic fashion.
Right.
So do you follow Western fashion trends at all? Like the trends you see around here in Westfield?
I would say it's a bit of a mix. It depends, for example. So when I'm out, I may go for a mix of Islamic. So it's like Islamic wear.
Yeah, can I just
And
like look at what you're wearing?
Yeah, so Islamic wear. I just came from work, so it's not really the best thing. I'll send you some pictures.
Yeah.
And so it's Islamic wear with a bit of like Western or with Western influences.
Yeah.
So for example, I may have the abaya, which is what I'm wearing, the long black dress, and I'll have a cardigan with it, a jumper, a blazer. I can have like trainers, high heels. I can wear a top.
Yeah.
So it depends. It's just about mixing.
You do
mixing
dress
it up.
really fashionably. Like a lot of people assume that because you cover up, you can't dress fashionably.
Oh, I think there are so many examples of people who do dress Islamically and yet look stunning.
I agree.
So I don't think that's necessarily the point. But like I said, and being Muslim, there are times when I would dress up for certain occasions, and then depending on the occasion, you either go in some traditional wear, or for example, you would wear like an evening gown, which is designed by
definitely.
Westerners, fashion designers in the Western world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where do you usually shop for your clothes? Are there any particular shops you go to?
It's a mixture of things. Call me sad, but my mum still does a lot of shopping for me.
Does she?
Yeah, she does.
Do you ask her where she goes?
I know she goes everywhere. With her, she is very much. She not travels, but she shops everywhere.
Yeah.
So, for example, if she comes into Westfield, she will go around different shops. So, New Look, Dorothy Perkins. She likes stuff like Marks and Spencer, Debenhams. But I know I've had quite a few things from Dorothy Perkins. I've had stuff from like TK Maxx, Gap. So depending on where
So
she's
just
gone.
anywhere really. She doesn't really have a
Anywhere
preference.
really, yeah. There isn't like many places.
Yeah. So do you find that the high street does cater for Islamic dress?
I think
As
it
in
does.
like scarves, long skirts?
I think it does, but it depends on the season.
Yeah, definitely.
Once again, so during the summertime, you get many things which cater for Muslims.
Especially the long maxi skirts.
Especially the long maxi dresses, the long skirts.
I guess you could say that in the winter you have more of a selection of scarves.
Yeah, exactly. And you have really loose tops, you'll have really loose dresses, so stuff that you can mix and match and make it really fashionable, but at the same time abide by your rules.
That's
And
so
in the
true.
winter time you have longer jackets. So during the seasons, you can pretty much give yourself a collection and then just wear it throughout the year.
That's so true.
Yeah.
So have you ever shopped for Islamic clothes online? Because I've been doing a bit of research and there's a lot of Islamic
There are many things. I know
sites that cater for fashionable Islamic clothes.
I know many people who shop online. I know especially with regards to scarves. People who want specific scarves tend to go shopping online, and people who started themselves off on YouTube as people started off on YouTube as like fashion gurus.
Yeah. There's a lot of that
like
as well,
tutorials and stuff. They've then gone on to start their own brands, start their own making their own skirts, their own dresses, their own abayas, their own scarves. So there are things out there. I have had a look, but most of the time with regards to like abayas, I prefer shopping in person. Yeah. Especially, for example, when you go to places like Dubai. So when I went there a few years ago, it was amazing because they have such a selection of things you can do.
Yeah.
And because it is like I said abroad, it's so much cheaper to buy something and have it tailor-made and just made into your size.
Yeah.
So that's an option. So I prefer to have it in person just so I can make sure the sizes are right, it's the right length, it's the right size.
Yeah. But I guess if you're shopping for like headscarves, you don't really need to try that on.
Then no, not really. I would just buy it online.
Yeah.
And stuff like skirts and dresses, I have done online.
So this is a bit of a personal question, but do you feel that in London you're treated differently because of the way you dress?
I wouldn't really say so, no. It may depend.
I guess it depends where you go.
It depends exactly where you are. Some places where they're not as... I think some places you go to where they are very ignorant.
Yeah.
And so although they may see some differences, they don't understand the differences and automatically get defensive and may act in a certain way. There are many places in London who are just very culturally aware.
Yeah.
And so they wouldn't think twice, they just see you as another person. But I have seen occasions where people, for example, are dressed all in black or in a certain way, and that does get a few eyes looking, it does get a few glances. But generally, no, I wouldn't say so. But there are cases every now and again of racial
well, you're
attacks.
Going to get that wherever you go.
You are going to get that wherever you go, yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much for this
You're welcome.
interview.
Have a good day. Bye.